What's up, guys? How you doing? Another day here at the garage. Bunch of best friends just doing car things.
Best friends.
So today is gonna be another E30 day because we're trying to drift this thing in like 3 days and I'm still missing a bunch of parts, but it's gonna happen, right, Chip?
Yeah.
Everything's great.
Everything will work out in the end.
Yeah, we'll see. So we're still waiting on a bunch of parts, but a few things did show up today, and we can complete a whole system, and that system is
the hydraulic emergency brake, used for non-emergency situations.
oof.
Or also emergency situations. Use it for whatever the heck you want, honestly. Like that?
Yeah, or just like to enter if you're a weenie. Or just to save yourself if you're gonna crash into your boy.
Oh shit!
So this is what, whoa, we're missing a, give me this. So this is what we got here, guys. This is everything we need to put a dual caliper setup into our beautiful Dirty 30. What we got here is we have a second set of calipers. These are just factory E30 calipers. And everything else you see right here is all part of the Villains e-brake kit. This is actually all for a 240. Villains Drift, I'll put the link in the description. They always have our back down here. I love their products, they're awesome dudes. Parts for drifters, by drifters. All of this right here is gonna be our handbrake. And then we have our braided stainless lines that go from the handbrake all the way to the calipers, which is actually for 240. But I mean,
the thread pitch is the thread pitch, homie.
Is the thread pitch, that's what I'm saying. And then on top of that, the only thing we need next is the bracket that mounts the calipers to the actual chassis. And I'm not gonna lie, I put them on the other day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you can get these on eBay or Garagistics or anywhere you want. These are literally just a metal bracket you weld onto the hub itself. This is the factory ones right here. And basically all you're doing is just welding on another piece of factory.
Just like so.
Just like so.
Got on this on the top of your box. We're gonna do a hydro e-brake setup. Hold on 1 second. We'll just install this real quick. 1 second. All right. And... Oh, it's connected.
Oh!
It was a sabotage.
Alright,
We'll
well,
come back to you in a
I
minute.
hope my explanation wasn't completely horrible. I'm really bad at explaining things. So, first step to all this is we're just gonna bolt the calipers on because that's probably the easiest part.
Alright, take this crap off.
Alright, so if I did this right, we should just be able to go like this. The freshies. Oh. Oh, I think it actually fits. A little worried here. So now we have our normal rear brake caliper, and then we have our secondary, which is completely and only controlled by our
Hydraulic handbrake.
Thanks to the boys down at Villain Drift. We got some really pretty braided stainless lines, which are gonna feel great, and they're gonna work great, and it's gonna make life a lot easier than running hard lines. So, we have one that goes from each caliper to each other. So, caliper to caliper. Then we have this longer one that's gonna go caliper to e-brake. It's pretty long. So instead of running a T, which I'm assuming just saves money, we have like a double fitted banjo bolt, and we're just gonna stack them up on one caliper, just like that. So, make sense?
Yeah.
All right, B, what's your favorite caliper? Because we'll put it on your favorite caliper.
I guess we're gonna have to go with the left rear there.
Left rear?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Double banjos in. Come on, get your hand out of there. I want to see it.
I don't think it's actually in.
They can't see. The viewers just see your fat hand.
Cool.
Ah. You lined them all up all fancy like.
This gonna be your best friend for this one. Put this right about.
Perfect.
So my biggest worry is gonna be running the line from the caliper to the front of the car because it looks a little short. To run it underneath the car, we'd have to pull the drive shaft to get above the heat shield, so we decided to go through the cabin. And in the midst of it, Brian found something pretty cool.
Yo, this is the computer for the phone. What are they trying to talk to the space station with this thing?
What?
Mobile phone. NEC America.
Wow, they really had to
Got an FCC number and everything.
put in some work to get this damn phone in there.
Amp, you need an amplifier for the antenna? Where's the antenna? But either way, we got a hole for the ABS sensor, which obviously this car's never gonna use. So,
Yo, rip this carpet out. It smells so bad. That should work.
long enough?
Looks like oh yeah, perfect length. I was a little worried for a second.
Now we have plenty of room, hopefully, to tuck this guy under the carpet.
Oh, yep.
Baby.
Finally.
Can we just like...
Just screw it to this center console. That'll be mint. You yank it and it'll end up in the back seat.
You got it.
Oh!
It's gonna go like this. Okay, there's a lot of e-brake happening right here.
All right, got the carpet cut.
Okay, everything's all taken out, and now we can start fitting things up. So,
Jimmy, you look like you're wearing some mascara,
dude,
bro.
yeah.
Or what do they call that?
Eyeliner?
Eyeliner? Something.
Yo, every time
Eyeshadow.
There it is. So every time I go underneath this car, dude, I come back looking like Shade Sucker. All right, so I'm thinking we put it somewhere like here. Give us enough room so we don't punch the center console. We have plenty of room around the steering wheel, and we don't got to worry about it hitting the shifter. So I think it's a win-win. So the next big move, and probably the most annoying part of this whole entire install, is making a good foundation for the Hydro e-brake itself. I see a lot of guys when they install their first one, they kind of just tack it into place, or they use some thin metal or just bolt it straight to the trans tunnel, and unfortunately that's not going to cut it. You pull on this thing a lot harder than you might think, so we need to make sure we have a solid base made out of at least, I don't know, 1/8 inch steel.
Yeah, I mean something stout enough to where it's not gonna pull the hardware out.
I have to make a whole pedestal for this thing right here that's gonna mount on the top of the tunnel and on the side of the tunnel, and then we're gonna mount a Hydro right on top of the pedestal.
Perfect.
I'm gonna run to the hardware store, get some metal, and B's gonna start making some cardboard templates. Sound good?
Sounds good. Jimmy, you're back.
With chicken.
I made the piece.
Nice work, kid. Nice temp. That's the biggest piece I could find, and Home Depot is a ripoff, so
How much was this?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right. Well, I guess we're not gonna bend this. We're going to make it out of 2 pieces, and it'll work out just fine.
Everything's gonna be great.
Either way, I got this situated while Jimmy was out grabbing the metal, and it kind of just sits just like that. And you can see I've already marked out the holes. So all we gotta do is make this out of metal. Nice work, Jimbo. All right, let's unbolt it.
Yeah, and then weld more shit.
Weld more. It's a big moment. Get ready to attack this thing. Let me see this.
Close your eyes.
Car catching fire yet?
Not yet. All right, so here's the plate. It's all tacked down. It looks really, really good. Good design on that one, B.
Thank you, sir.
So now we're gonna do some stitch welds around the side of it, and we're gonna weld a plate right here and weld that to the trans tunnel so we have an extra angle of support, because even like this, it's still flimsy, so.
Yeah, I mean, even like this piece is really strong, but it still is able to just barely flex the tunnel itself. So I think once it's mounted down there, it'll have that right angle and it'll really strengthen it up. All right, so we definitely don't have a fire blanket, and we know that.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go and
See what happens.
hopefully we don't catch anything on fire. I'll be ready at the.
You ready?
Yes,
Watch
sir.
your eyeballs.
Watch your eyeballs, YouTube.
I can't see shit.
Yep.
So the welds are kind of ugly, but the whole pedestal looks really, really good. Like, I was expecting it to protrude a lot more and be kind of obnoxious, but this is very, very low key.
I tried to keep it tight so it wouldn't look like there's anything down there. Heck yeah, that's all done, and the paint's gonna dry like really, really fast. It's pretty much almost dry.
Yo, dude, with this thing painted and everything, it kind of looks like if you were to tear this apart and you had no idea this was once a drift car in its lifetime, you might be like, huh, BMW put a weird mount in here. I wonder what that's for. I'm impressed. I'm really, really happy because I see a lot of these hydros in cars, and the brackets that people make are just... This isn't going anywhere. We have 2 points on the tranny tunnel. nice platform, and yeah, I'm excited to mount this thing up and start yanking on it.
Now we gotta cut the freaking center console. We still have more cutting to do.
We still have more work to do. All right, so we're gonna bleed it before we even show you so we can get the full effect in, all right?
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's a good order of events.
That way when we yank it in the car, it looks realistic.
Exactly.
Okay. Give me this thing.
So you bleed this literally just like normal brakes. You pump, pump, hold, release, pump, pump, hold, release. Take that how you want it.
Okay. So for now, just pump until something comes out. Pump, pump, pump. Okay, pump, pump, pump. Woo! It worked. Go.
Have you guys ever seen brake clean this girthy?
Proceed. Whoa! That's no joke.
I saw this and I was like, I need to buy this. Look at the stream on this. Ready?
Oh, hold on. Whoa! That's an all right. All right, the final reveal.
Check it out, dude. Look how good this looks in here. Like I was worried about fitting before, and now I don't even feel like I'd ever, you know, clash. How's it look from out there? Pretty tits, right?
It looks perfect.
I'm so happy about this. Like,
yeah.
even with this big ass low dish steering wheel, no issues. And look how firm this thing is. This thing going nowhere. Well, now the car officially has brakes. Just these. But
We could stop, even if none of the other brakes worked. We could stop.
dude, I can't get over this. This thing's gonna be so much fun. Now it really feels like a drift car. Do we run? Do we go BMX grip or no BMX grip?
No, I haven't seen the zip tie trick.
All right, so that I lost my air chuck, so we're gonna do the zip tie trick.
You spread the thing like crazy
Yeah, and like it's
over slippery plastic,
yes, genius.
and then
Right?
yank those out. What? Oh my!
This is how you do it at the skate park.
That's how
I
you do it
mean,
at the skate park.
this is working awesome. Wow, I'm impressed, guys.
There you
Gotta
go,
go
nice and slow.
I gotta say, I'm impressed.
The things you figure out when you're like 14 and you don't have any tools.
You get real crafty.
Yeah.
Boom. You gotta keep it OG, right? You guys know. So I kind of just shoved a chunk of bride fabric I had laying around in the center console, and it actually looks pretty cool for a half-ass shift boot. Check it out. I think it's pretty good. I think it's a good compromise. It's actually the bride fabric, as you could see, so it matches the seats, so.
Yo, it's very crafty of you, Jimbo.
Right, boy?
I like that.
Not bad.
Pretty fancy.
This whole setup, I'm so pumped. This thing ended up being like 10 times better looking than I thought, so. Big win today. I needed that for this car because it's been a pain in the ass lately. Today was sick. Now tomorrow, the goal is to get the exhaust on this car. I went down to Justin's yesterday. We picked out all the piping we're gonna need, ordered it all up. It already came in. So tomorrow, I'm gonna bring this car down to Justin down at Morfab, and we're gonna make this thing a nice custom exhaust. And hopefully, it's not too loud because these things could be really obnoxious.
Yeah, hopefully it's not too raspy.
Yeah, that's honestly like I
Here's how
love.
loud it is. I just want to go on.
Yeah, I don't know. These things can get bad. I'm gonna end it. You cool with us ending it, B?
Good night, everyone.
Good night, y'all. So, you know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. And
We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.